Good morning and welcome to the Idea Ladies. My name is Carrie.
I'm Janine.
And we are live here in Langley in historic McBurney Plaza on a beautiful sunny day. Finally, I know. Yesterday it was like winter, it was freezing and the wind, and then today the sun is shining, and I thought, when I got out of bed, I thought, I'm dressing like summer. I'm actually wearing sandals. It's a little chilly in here.
I know, but I'm still a little scared.
Candace is here behind the camera. Good morning. If you were there, please say hello. We're so excited to have you here today because last week we introduced a new item to you, this Annie Sloan satin paint.
Yeah.
And this week we're going to introduce another new item.
Yeah, it's fairly new, and there's lots of new designs, which we will get to. But,
yes. So, Iron Orchid Designs, for those of you who don't know, they make all sorts of creative products, right?
That blend beautifully with our Annie Sloan chalk paint.
They do. Today we're going to demo for you paint inlays. So why don't you tell them what a paint inlay is?
Okay.
Janine.
A paint inlay. So this comes with all these sheets. So is that 8 sheets? Of this beautiful rose pattern. So you can put it on furniture like this. And it looks like you hand painted roses on there. Because this is actually paint on a sheet of paper that we'll show you all the steps, but you're going to put on your piece and it's going to look hand painted. It's actually paint.
Look at that. So it's like an image transfer, but it's paint.
It's not a decal.
It's not a decal. It's not an image transfer, but it kind of gives you that look.
Yeah.
If you've used a paint inlay, please say in the comments if what your successes were or your concerns were, and we'll do our best to answer them. Yes.
We have lots of friends on the
Yay!
Say hello.
Good morning.
Deb, Pauline,
hi.
Cheryl's on.
Wow.
Reg, Teresa, lots of eyeballs.
I'm getting nervous. Well, let's be honest. We're always honest. Not too honest, but we're going to be honest. Have you ever used this before?
No, just for this.
Just for this. I had never used a paint inlay myself. Candace is rolling her eyes. I just want to say that Candace and Lori get to do all the fun things. Everybody gets to try stuff and use it and be the professionals, and Janine and I,
we tried on Friday morning.
We tried. And share it with you, because that kind of gives you the real, like, how does this work? If you've never done it before, you're going to see us do it. Well, it's the second time. We did this last night.
We tried this out.
We wanted to make sure we were going to be successful. And we had a little panic. And we made a call. You know, what's that show where you call a friend? Yeah. We called a friend. We were just to be sure.
It was pretty funny.
That was me.
Candace was off for the day. And we have, Neve, call Candace. What do we do next? Oh my gosh. Anyway, we figured it out.
So we're so excited. We're going to step you through successfully how to put a paint inlay onto a piece of furniture. So this is kind of what we're going to do. This is not quite complete yet, but you get the idea of what the paint inlay looks like on an almost finished piece.
Right.
Right?
Hello from Chicago.
Oh.
Thanks, Mary. Thanks for
wow.
watching.
Thanks,
Pauline
Mary.
says she hasn't tried it yet.
Oh.
Pauline, you're going to love it.
And you're going to want to watch this to the end, because we have a little bit of a surprise for you watchers today.
Definitely.
So, maybe. Good morning,
okay. I know. Well, they have to know what they're watching for.
Okay, so we have so the first step to using a paint inlay is to paint your substrate, correct?
Right.
So we have this little bedside table that we have given one coat of Annie Sloan Country Gray, right?
Yes.
Here we go, Country Gray.
Yeah.
One coat on the top, and it is dry.
So you can see it definitely needs another coat, but we're going to wait because you're going to put these into your wet paint. Right? What?
So,
but before we get it completely drenched with paint, we should probably try to figure out our layout, right?
Right.
So we're going to take 2 sheets, and it doesn't, like, there's these edges on here. These are called the ghost line, I guess. So we're going to trim this out so that the 2 patterns join beautifully, and there's no overlap when we put it down. Plus, it doesn't end perfectly on the edge, so we're going to cut out a few of these extra roses and stuff so that we have a nice pattern. It doesn't just look like it abruptly ends.
It ends,
yeah.
Right? But this wasn't the side I saw before, was it?
I think so. Well,
okay. No, I
join
see what
either
happened.
side.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay.
could
So the first step is to figure out how you're going to put it on your piece. So you could actually just cut out one little thing and put it on your piece. You don't have to use the full sheets like we are, but we want to get the whole top of it full coverage. Okay, so let's do that. So
Yes. Maybe mention what we did to know which page goes where.
Well, I numbered these ones just, but you know what? They're exactly the same page, so I don't think it mattered, right?
Right. But some of the patterns, but you definitely want to
number. You definitely want to number because these are the same, but there's other ones that line up to each other and they
hang in with us, and we're going to show you all the different paint inlays that are available because so you're going to cut this. You're cutting that.
Do you want me to cut?
No, I'm going to do it.
Okay, we're both going to cut.
Yeah, because people want to see us both
watch
cut.
Us cut.
And later we'll watch paint dry. Oh, we're so fun.
Okay, so I'm just going right along this painted edge.
Okay. Am I going to do my painted edge as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, look at, I don't know how to cut.
Well, thank goodness these grids are on here.
Okay, and then I'm going to cut out some of these extra bits that I'm not lining up.
So for those of you who live in Langley, are lucky enough to come and see our finished project in person. The piece of furniture we painted last week in the satin paint is all finished as well, and it's amazing. Yeah. So, okay, so that goes along here. That's going to meet with your flower, and then.
So you just cut off those little bits that don't really.
Well, this will kind of go. Just this one, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I only cut off like 2 little bits.
Just so it doesn't have that straight edge. Okay, save these little bits because you can still use them on smaller projects or later, right?
Right.
Okay, I just want to see, what do you mean okay? I'm not done. I just want to see, well mine, wait, I just want to see how much I need to actually cut. Like, because mine looks like it's going to actually end on the end here.
Oh, okay.
Right? So I don't think I really need
a bit of a weird flower here.
I'm going to cut
it's okay.
this little.
You can blend that, or you can add a little piece to it later.
Right. So you can take your paintbrush, because this is actually paint, with a bit of water and just blend it out.
Ooh, that's a great idea.
Right?
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm good.
Okay.
So the 2 is on your, okay.
Yeah, see?
What do you think? What do you think, guys? So step 1, paint. Step 2, figure out how it's going to go.
Yeah.
And step 3?
Now we're going to paint.
Paint. Okay.
So let's keep this. We've numbered them so we don't panic it, when we go to put it down.
Okay.
Do you want to paint?
Okay.
There you go. So I see a dust on there.
So can should I be, it says to put it on fairly thick, right?
Like a generous coat.
But
you don't
generous,
want to just
that's the word. Yeah.
Oh, I dropped some.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Oh, it's you.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. Okay, so I'm thinking, do you have to put it in any which direction, or does it really matter?
I don't think it would matter, but I think you're going to get better coverage, like you're cross-hatching like that, right?
Yeah.
And you want to definitely use Annie's chalk paint. You can't use your satin paint or anything like that, I don't think, right?
No, they suggest for best
mineral,
results a chalk base paint, and of course there's nothing other than Annie Sloan, let's be honest.
So country gray.
Yeah. What do you think, Candace? Are we doing a good job?
You're doing great.
Yay. Yay. So should we just do one at a time? Or should we just do one sheet at a time so it doesn't start drying?
Like a little mark
of where it's going to go. So you learn as you go.
Let's just do it.
Just do it? Okay. All right.
Candace, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If it fails, it's not going to fail. There's a little piece here.
Well, it's okay. We're not doing this part live after. I'll show you the next step on a prepared drawer. So these things, you can use these up to 3 times. So obviously your paint's going to fade a little bit every time you reuse it. And you will get a bit of country gray stuck on the paper as well that may transfer into, like if you used a different color. So just keep that in mind when you're doing your design. But it's pretty neat that you can reuse them. And I love faded out flowers.
Well, and actually the black ones that have lots of black, you can use them even more.
Oh, really?
That pigment is so strong.
The pigment on the black
is this one is super soft.
So. Okay, I think we better have action, people. We got action.
Okay.
This is good.
Okay, here.
Okay.
Here's your page 2.
Okay, so we have wet paint now. wet paint.
So let's kind of try to line up our edges maybe first, because.
Well, you do your. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Right?
But
like
we
don't
need
know
to
where
connect.
The center is.
Shoot, we should have marked
I
that.
know.
Okay,
I
you
don't
know
know if
what?
we're
It won't
actually
matter
centered.
because we're going to sand it at the edges anyways. So put yours down first.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm going to.
Yes,
Okay,
I
you're
drop
not
it.
supposed to move it once it's
I'm
on.
sorry, I dropped it. Okay,
Okay.
and we didn't grab a bag, but you know.
Just your handle.
Okay, see, can you just connect? See where I'm trying to put my flower there to connect them? Oh, I'm
I
shaking.
think like that, right?
Okay.
Okay. That's a 2% job. Okay.
Well, I think
pretty
we did
good.
pretty good.
Okay,
Hey,
so
people.
now
Yeah.
we're gonna smooth out so your paint is actually touching
Okay, you
everywhere on
push
it,
it
right?
into the paint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I guess what it's doing is it's activating into the paint, right?
Yeah, it's like re-wetting the paint that's on here.
Ooh, can I lift this up and do? No,
No,
Use a brayer. Do we have a brayer or
I
that?
can
I've got this.
grab a brayer. Okay.
So have all your tools with you before you start, people. Yeah. Okay. So really, this is like watching the beginners. Because this is only our second project ever. But that's how easy it is. It's going to make us look like pros. It's going to make you look like a pro. People are going to come over later and go, oh my gosh, did you hand paint that?
Right?
You're going to go, yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay. So our next step, once this is all pretty down, we're going to wet it, right?
I think so.
So I've got a water in a spray bottle here, and I'm just going to mist it. And I have a sponge too, so we can pat it down if we want.
I'm still getting rid of...
Okay. Are we good?
Okay, yeah, I'm good. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
So kind of just an even.
Ooh, look at how the color just comes up.
I should have put more water in here.
Grab the other spray bottle.
I think I'll flatten it out a bit. There you go. Okay, and then I'm just gonna,
Now, is your sponge wet?
a little bit. It's
Okay.
damp. And just so it's like even on there, right? There's no puddles.
Yeah, you can wipe it.
Can I?
Yeah.
Wipe a little bit.
There you go.
Probably from, not hard. You don't want to move your design. I don't think it would move very easily, but.
Well, I guess if by pushing it, you're pushing it into the paint, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
See, in
Ooh,
this
this is so
corner, I thought
exciting,
it was
guys.
pretty
Are you enjoying this as much as we
Candace is
are?
laughing.
The phone's going da 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 da.
Okay.
All
That
right.
looks pretty good.
I think it looks great. Nice work, Janine.
Thanks. Nice work.
Yeah, thanks.
So,
You're like pros.
so we just put this aside and let it dry. We let this one dry overnight. So
Okay, so step one, paint.
Paint.
One coat, let it dry. Step two, paint generously.
oh yeah.
Or actually, step two would have been to adjust where you're going to put your inlay, and then your paint, and then put your inlay down,
Pat it.
get it wet,
Pat it.
and let it dry overnight. Or it says an hour. Actually, all these products, the step-by-step directions are on the back.
On the back.
Yeah.
So,
When you
Yep.
are letting it dry, even 30 minutes, so it looks so that the bright color has gotten really dull
muted.
again,
Yeah.
like that second drawer behind you here. As soon
This
as
one?
it looks dry like this,
Yeah.
you can spray it and pull off. But
Well-
with the chalk style paint or the anti-sloan paint, you can leave it overnight and then
Yeah.
until you wet it, it reactivates.
We
Should we
waited,
tell?
yeah, we did. We only waited about a half an hour, right?
Yeah,
and we
on
were
this
so excited that we pulled it back a little bit, but the paint wasn't sticking in. It wasn't.
So we had a little
So
bit of
we
a
thought
panic.
we wet it. Well, we had wet it to remove it, and it wasn't working. So then we left it overnight, and success.
Yeah, it was wet.
So
All right. So
Okay.
I'm gonna move this out of the way.
okay, I'm going to move this out of the way.
So now this one's dry.
The next step. Now let's pretend it's dry.
right.
Yeah. Now what do we do?
Okay. Now we're gonna spritz it.
This is where the magic happens. So
So
now
we
we're
want to
getting it wet again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can see your design really brighten up there again. Oh, it's dripping everywhere. Okay, so I've got a sponge. I would just want that to sink in. Ooh.
Kind of reactivating and loosening the paper, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, we don't want to get these little guys wet. We want to reuse them.
All right. So this is what it looks like when we pulled it off that other drawer. So you can definitely see the country gray is all on here, but you can reuse this. All
Yeah.
right.
Are we ready?
That's wet enough.
I don't know.
Have we
Let-
waited?
Enough, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, can you see, Candace?
I love this part.
This is amazing. Like we were, it's like, oh my, I don't even know.
Oh, look at it.
Excitement.
Yay. So pretty.
Yeah. I ripped it.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
No, there's 2 pieces.
Oh yeah.
And actually, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You guys, look.
Now be gentle with these pieces you've taken off, right? Like lay them so that the paint side is up to dry.
I hope I did that.
And then
I did.
You
Yeah.
want to reuse it.
Oh. What do you think?
beautiful.
Is that not incredible?
So beautiful.
I just love our job.
Right.
Okay. So look. So then it'll dry.
And it'll lighten up like that. Like it just looks a little bit
Yeah,
darker right now.
gorgeous.
Final.
Okay. So now
Taste it, ladies.
let's say now it's dry.
Yeah.
Now what do we do?
So you want to seal this before you sand, before you do anything to it.
Yeah.
You're going to take your Anti-Slone lacquer and water and mix it 50-50. So then you're going to get another bottle, some sort of mister, and lightly mist it with your lacquer and water mix because you want that design to be set
Sealed.
on there.
Yeah.
Sealed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can slightly sand
Yeah,
if you
once that's
wanted.
done.
Could you add Anti-Slone wax afterwards if you
Yes.
wanted?
You can wax it or you can lacquer it after that initial seal has been done.
This product is incredible.
It's so
It's
amazing.
incredible. If you have not tried it,
Okay, but the
You
one
should try
thing
it.
before you lacquer,
Yes.
you could do if you wanted to get in there and do a little watercolor blending. You could do that first. Just be really gentle and don't smudge it all. Right?
So you're saying if you had a small detailed brush wet,
yeah,
you could reactivate the chalk paint before the lacquer.
yeah, or the paint on here, right? If we wanted
I
to blend any of these
see.
roses a little bit
Right.
to connect them, you could do that first. And okay, I have so many ideas now. Now I'm like, oh, you could get really creative. You know how you spray it and it drips? What would that look like? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm gonna try it.
We just need more hours in the day for that.
Yeah.
Everybody is loving it. They are thinking it's
We're
so
loving
beautiful.
it. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need your paint and your lacquer and your transfer.
I'm going to paint all day today, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so we did a great job with this. So now we want to show you all the other paint inlays that are available from
Yeah.
Iron Orchid. How are we doing on time? Are we okay?
Oh, we're at 20 minutes.
Okay, quickly, then let's show everybody. You've got them, don't you?
They're right there.
Oh, okay. So the one we used today was called Rose Chintz.
Yeah.
And because you've watched it this far, if you would like to try it yourself,
Oh yeah.
we would love to cut you a little sample of the Rose Chintz that you can take home and try yourself for free.
Yep.
I feel like that guy on the, for free, we will not be undersold.
So there is limited quantities. We only have one pack.
But we would love to cut it up and you could take it home and give it a try, just so you could feel that sense of excitement
give you
that
the
we
directions.
feel. Yeah. This is another one. It's called Gregory's catalog. I'm going to show you the back,
Oh my
really,
gosh, look
because
at
this
that.
is a very large piece,
really
and I
huge.
do believe, Candace, you're going to be doing a demo on this on a headboard that we've recycled
Make
and
into a
painted
sign.
and make into a giant sign. So this is one of the paint inlays.
Petite's parasol. Look at that one. So that's like old toile, right?
Yeah.
Sort of. And,
Little oriental
yeah. Like
little
umbrellas
man
and-
there and the parasols.
Oh, I love it.
So very detailed. Look at the beautiful bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
This is one of the new ones called Chateau. Look at the color.
I bought this one.
So pretty.
Love it.
Yeah, there's more I wanted to
Oh my
say, but
gosh.
I can't even think. Look at how they've put it on the wall here.
I know that just is
I
like
Wow.
I want to do that.
Wow, wow,
Okay.
wow.
Indigo
Okay.
floral. Look how pretty that is. Right? So this is all kind of similar to our rose pattern, but it's all one color, and in that it's more like a, I don't know, do you call that like a wallpaper, kind of look?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
There's
There's
the
the rose chintz. You're going to get 8 pages of roses. Sorry, we're probably plastic.
I know it's
I
a
know,
little bit
it's
shiny,
yeah,
but
okay.
still.
But you can definitely go on thepassionatehome.com and see all these.
Oh, they're all listed
Yeah.
online. That's
and
true.
we have another secret if you keep watching.
It's true.
Queen of the Nile. This one's a huge one again. So 8 sheets, but it's like it can make.
Look at it on this armoire.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Now, how did they get those colors? Is it colored?
No,
Oh, this
or
is
you
where
can
you can
paint
paint it.
You paint. Yeah.
So this is all black and white. Then you could paint inside of it with the watercolor.
Beautiful, or you could put this on top, right? Like on top or on top.
Yeah.
On top or on top.
Paradise. I love this. I love the birds. Look how beautiful that is on a dresser front. Beautiful.
So pretty. Okay, so that is the end of the paint inlays that we have in right now. But there's some other new products from IOD as well. So this is one of the new stamps, the Bella. Oh, love it. I bought this already too.
Did you?
So look at all the different steps you can do with this stamp, because it all comes apart so you can make lots of different beautiful patterns.
I saw a picture, we shared it on Instagram, where they use this repeatedly like a tile.
Yeah.
Oh,
right? On your floor? Oh, okay. Anyway.
Or your fireplace. Yeah, okay.
This is an 8-sheet one.
I think this is going to be my favorite.
Whispering Willow. Okay, look. Oh my gosh.
I made a little sign with this one
Oh yeah, I
already.
should have brought it over. The little deer in there, that's what Candace used, but there's bunnies and birds and mushrooms. And
This is really great for lots of small projects. Yeah.
Definitely easy to cut apart and
Whimsical.
use everywhere.
So remember, these are not paint inlays, these are the image transfers that were just released Wednesday? Yeah.
What is this corset? So look at this. Is huge. You could use little bits of florals, or you could use this as
They've
one
put it on a
huge sign.
headboard here.
Oh, I
my
love that.
gosh.
Look at it on the raw wood. Yeah, pretty.
Okay, Cotswolds.
Oh.
One of my favorite places. My aunt lives there. I love it, love it, love it. I love all the animals there. One day I will be back. And there's your little piggy, your little lammy. Beautiful.
I got it. I think I'm going to put it on my fridge.
Oh no!
Paint my fridge and put the piggy on my fridge.
Oh,
so
that's such a great idea, because you can use Annie Sloan on any surface.
You can use any Sloan on your fridge. If you saw yesterday's post, you'll see my fridge.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, so we've covered how to use the paint inlaid, show you all the new Iron Orchid products, and because you waited to the very end of this video, thank you so much, we're going to give you a discount.
20% off any Iron Orchid design product. You can shop online. So if you use code IOD22 at your checkout, you'll get 20% off, or come in. So
Or
for
come
this
in,
weekend only.
but that's today, Friday, May the
20th,
and tomorrow,
Yeah.
Saturday.
And
Only.
Yeah.
Those are the 2 days. Why are you looking at us like that?
I don't know.
I'm like, did we get the dates wrong?
What's the date? It's the long weekend.
It is the long weekend.
So you want to get creative?
So use your discount. Any Iron Orchid product, doesn't have to be the paint inlays, but you should, if you have not tried it. And then make sure you're following us, because we will finish this little dresser here and show you what it looks like in the end.
Oh, you know what? We didn't show us the new molds either. But anyway, there's lots of new molds as
But they're
well.
all online.
Horses, pigs.
Oh, the
so
horses.
cute.
Yeah. Oh, she likes the horses. What are we going to do next week? I mean, how do you follow up this?
Well, there's so many great products. We're going to talk about the new wall paint from Annie Sloan. I'm so excited. The
phone has been ringing. Are you going to carry the Annie Sloan wall paint? Are you going to carry it? And I'm like, yeah. The answer is yes. It is on its way to us. We hope it'll be here before Friday.
Yeah.
And then we can share it with you and maybe do another live demo, because we're so good.
Yeah.
So that's it for today. So please join us next Friday at 9:30. We're here every Friday at 9:30 here live on Facebook. And if you have any questions, please type them in and we will answer you. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
And stay safe. Have a great long weekend. And happy painting.
Bye.
Bye.